Coming up, the Atlanta airport is about to get even bigger.
And more names are appearing on the local ballot for the May primary election.
We'll have these stories and more. Your News Valdosta starts now. Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Victoria Inman.
And I'm Lindsay Shaw. Immigrant rights attorneys are challenging the refusal of in-state tuition for students who graduated from Georgia high schools. The Mexican American Legal Defense and Educational Fund filed a federal lawsuit for 2 immigrant students here in the state of Georgia. The students were brought here illegally as children. They are now being required to pay out-of-state tuition despite the fact that they obtained valid in-state high school diplomas. The lawsuit states that the refusal violates the Supremacy Clause of the U.S. Constitution and the Equal Protection Guarantee.
The world's busiest airport is about to get busier. Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport will begin a $6 billion expansion in the fall. The expansion includes renovation to terminals along the 6th runway and a new hotel. Work will begin after the summer travel season has ended.
3 more candidates have qualified for the Lowndes County seats up for election in the May 24th general primary. Calvin Troy has qualified for the position of sheriff, Leroy Butler Jr. has qualified for the position of tax assessor, and Ronnie Weeks is running for the Lowndes County Board of Education. They join a list of 26 people that have already thrown their hats in the various races. The last day to qualify for a position is this Friday.
Valdosta motorists are being urged to take alternate routes next week while the Norfolk Southern Reconstruction Railroad crossing. Train crossings located at River Street, Oak Street, and Guanto Road will undergo repair Tuesday through Thursday. Vehicles will not be permitted within the area for up to 6 hours each day, beginning at 8:30 a.m. Detour signage will be placed during the working hours to make citizens aware of construction.
When we come back, we'll have a preview of tonight's City Council election.
And later on, we'll have our weather and latest in sports, so don't go away.
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Switch to Energy Star light bulbs, and you'll realize just how much cash you are really burning through. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at EnergySavers.gov.
It's the Ode Reject phone. I didn't even think these things worked. Hello? Oh, it's for you.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Southeastern Federal Credit Union has donated $15,000 to 3 organizations to help fund cancer prevention, research, and treatment. The organizations are the Cancer Coalition of South Georgia, the American Cancer Society's Relay for Life, and the Partnership for Cancer Fund. This is the 3rd year Southeastern has made a donation, saying that it's one of the many ways to fight cancer in the Valdosta area.
The Valdosta City Council will meet tonight in regular session. I got a chance to go out in the field to get more information. The City Council will hold a meeting tonight from 5:30 until 6:30. The Mayor and City Council invite all citizens to come out and attend the meeting. The meeting will be held in the Council chambers on the 2nd floor of City Hall. Make sure to come out and attend the meeting tonight to have your voice heard and help make the city a better place. With News Valdosta, I'm Lindsay Shaw.
VSU's physics students have gained a new opportunity for hands-on experience. News Valdosta reporter Michaela Young has more.
The Department of Physics, Astronomy, and Geosciences have opened up a plasma research lab here on campus. The conversion of Nevins Hall Classroom 3051 began the summer of 2013 and had its grand opening November 2015.
It's great. It's great for experience-wise for me to learn firsthand different experiences, and it also looks good for graduate schools and internships and jobs after I graduate. It's a great experience to have.
The lab gives juniors and seniors in the department the chance to get hands-on experience. Here, the students practice plasma etching and can explore the various parts of the process.
Because we are a small school, we tend not to have as much opportunities for our students to do things here in South of Georgia, and that's one of the pushes that the faculty wants to do, is we want to expand the opportunities for our undergraduate students to do research and internships in the area. In our area in physics, it's hard to do research at small universities because of the expensive nature of the equipment that you have to have. But at this university, they've actually made a push towards it early on to actually build up research opportunities, and having those opportunities available for the students is a valuable tool for them later on.
The Plasma Lab provides a great opportunity for students to get hands-on experience in physics. For News Valdosta, I'm Michaela Leung.
The Valdosta City Board of Education meeting was held Tuesday evening at the superintendent's office. The school system is planning to hire new faculty and staff for the upcoming school year. With VSU and Valdosta High School sharing Bazemore Hyder Stadium, there has been a lot of controversy about plans to have a concert there, as well as the plans for VSU's graduation at the stadium. Some African American contractors also feel as though they should have an opportunity for more work with the new school being built. Not all of the questions were answered at the school board meeting, although the items will likely be topics of further discussion.
We're going to take a short break, but when we come back, we'll take a look at today's local weather forecast with Cassandra Massey.
And later on, Sierra Aldridge Moore joins us with sports, so don't go away.
You might feel like there's too many problems in the world, or that, you as a 15-year-old, 16-year-old can't really make a difference.
It's not always about you. It's not just one person. It's a group. It's a team. If we all show up together, that's what it's all about.
I was a part of helping to build what it is today.
I'm really lucky to get to be a part of that legacy.
Just that simple act that takes, 5 or 10 minutes of your time is making a difference and is transforming someone else's life.
Once you get there and realize how much you can change someone's life, it's one of the best feelings in the world.
I'd do anything to convince you just to be a part of this.
You guys keep doing what you're doing. It's something special.
Get up and try something. Just try it. Just go to one event, one action team event.
It'll just make you feel so good about yourself.
Here, beauty is a lot more than skin deep. For more than 100 years, we have focused on creating individual success stories. This is a place where professors are mentors, competition is cheered, collaboration counts, experience is hands-on, and connections are lifelong. VSU, over 100 majors, championship athletics, focused on your success.
And we're back with News Valdosta on this sunny Thursday.
Let's check in with Cassandra Massey with the weather. Cassandra?
Thanks, Lindsay. South Georgia, I know the question is, can we expect this weather to continue? Well, it's pretty safe to say with spring being only 10 days away, we can get used to this weather. So pulling out your shorts, sandals, and sundresses will not be a bad idea. Today's high will be a partly cloudy 85 degrees with only a 10% chance of rain. Tonight, the temperatures will fall down to 58 degrees, so a jacket is all you should carry tonight. No need to worry about the rain because just like during the day, it's only a 10% chance of rain. Tomorrow, it will be even hotter than it was today, with being a sunny 88 degrees, with, you guessed it, a 10% chance of rain. Now, if that's not great weather to start the weekend off, I don't know what is. With that being said, Saturday's weather for the Azalea Festival is looking great, but don't expect the rain to stay away forever. There's a 70% chance of rain on Sunday, so keep the forecast in mind when planning to go to the Azalea Festival this weekend. Today, the UV index is a 7 on the 10-point scale, which is high and expected on a beautiful day like today. So be sure to apply sunscreen, grab a sun hat, and of course, a stylish pair of sunglasses before heading outside. And if you have plans on staying out for an extended period of time, be sure to stay hydrated. The pollen count for today is a 10.5 on the 12-point scale, which is also high. The top 3 pollens today are alder, juniper, and elm. Being that the pollen is so high, if you have allergies, don't leave the house without taking some allergy medicine. Also, wash your hands and face every time you come indoors to avoid the pollen from irritating your skin. Well, South Georgia, we have some nice weather today and even more headed this way. So go out and enjoy the sunshine. That's all the weather I have. Back to you ladies at the desk.
Thanks, Cassandra. When we come back, we'll take a look at sports with Sierra Aldridge Moore.
So stay with us.
Oh, hey, bud.
Oh.
Where are you headed?
Just gonna hang out.
It's a school night. With Gary and Todd?
Yeah?
Not sure about those two. I've been meaning to ask you. This is tougher than I thought. Is there any drinking going on in this crowd?
No.
I hope not, because alcohol can lead you to say things and do things that you really wish you hadn't. Isn't this what you're supposed to say?
I know.
So if any of your buddies ever pressure you to take a drink, just tell them you promised your dad you wouldn't. I'd do anything to keep you safe.
Okay, I will.
I hope this is working.
I promise. Love you too, Dad.
They really do hear you.
Ryan.
Yeah?
So start the conversation even before they're teenagers.
Good idea.
For tips on what to say, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov. A message from the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration.
My dad's one of the producers who was there today.
Bring this one.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Now let's check in with Sierra Aldridge Moore for our local sports report.
Thanks, Victoria. The Lowndes Middle School cheerleading program has achieved their first national win. The Lowndes cheerleaders brought home the championship after competing at nationals in Orlando. The girls earned a 91.95, just enough to snatch the win. Great job, girls. Also at Lowndes High School, 3 football stars sealed the deal for what colleges they'll be attending in the fall. Quarterback Austin Dixon signed with Ouachita Baptist in Arkansas. 2 other athletes are staying in state. Wide receiver Dylan Presley is headed to LaGrange College, and cornerback Quashawn Roberts has signed with Shorter University. Each player got exactly what they were asking for with residing in schools. Blazer Nation football is receiving quite a few new changes. As we all know, Blazers have a new head coach, Kerwin Bell, but head coach isn't the only new change. Coach Bell has brought a whole new coaching staff for the 2016 season. With spring ball approaching, only time will tell how these changes are being received. And finally, the VSU men's baseball and women's softball teams will take on Shorter University tomorrow at 4 and 6. The men are 11 and 9 this season, and the women are 17, 6 and 1 this season. Good job, guys. That's all for sports this Thursday. Thanks. Back to the desk.
Thanks, Sierra. When we come back, we'll let you know about how to become more involved in the community.
So don't go away.
A single ember that escapes from a wildfire can travel more than a mile. That single ember can ignite and destroy your home or even your community. You can't control where that ember will land, only what happens when it does. Get Fire Adapted now at fireadapted.org.
All right, give me a spot. You know my motto, safety first.
They could be dangerous. I think we should call animal control.
Animal control?
To be safe.
Don't worry. I got this. It's a new motto.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
And we're back with News Valdosta.
The local chapter of Habitat for Humanity is headed to Alaska. The chapter is looking for 12 volunteers to work alongside others from around the world to build a house in just 15 days. Although there is work to be done, volunteers will have a couple of days to participate in cultural activities and tourism. For more information on how to volunteer, please visit the Valdosta Habitat for Humanity website.
If you're interested in art, the Annette Howell Turner Center for the Arts is hosting a youth art exhibit this month. News Valdosta reporter Mikkel Keys has more on the story.
This month is the Georgia Art Education Association's Youth Art Month. Each year, the Arts Center and Valdosta State's Art Department hosts an exhibit which features the work of students. The exhibit is being held at Annette Howell Turner Center for the Arts and features work from many of the students in the area, including elementary, middle, and college students.
So currently we have our Youth Art Month exhibit going on. It's elementary and middle school children from all over the Southeast displaying their artwork. And we also have a competition for our high school students that we have the winners posted now. So if you know anybody in the high school in the area, we would love to have people come by and check that out. And we also have in our back gallery, our Roberta George Gallery, a competition for our Spring into Art Design Contest. We're getting ready to announce the winner for that, and that will be on our invitation for Spring into Art, which is coming up next. The deadline to enter that is going to be March 16th, so we invite artists from the area to enter that, and we'll have our opening gala for that on April the 11th from 5 to 7:30.
The exhibit is free to the public and will be open until the 23rd. For News Valdosta, I'm Mikkel Keys.
Sunday is daylight saving time, and the Valdosta Fire Department wants to remind you that when you move your clocks up an hour, you should also check the batteries on your smoke alarms. Officials at the VFD say by checking your smoke alarms at least twice a year, you can help prevent fire-related deaths. If you need assistance testing your smoke alarm, contact the Valdosta Fire Department.
Today. Thanks for watching News Valdosta. I'm Victoria Inman.
And I'm Lindsay Shaw. Next week is spring break, so we'll see you again on March 21st. Have a great weekend.
Okay,